The Darkness with Pinewood Smile. I might leave that pre-roll in there, Jimmy. 10 tracks for 36 minutes. The 5th studio album from the UK, 4-piece, released October 2017 by Canary Dwarf and Cooking Vinyl, their first on that label. Produced by Adrian Bushby. First album with Rufus Tiger Taylor on drums. Where they fucking find these names, I don't know. 3 singles were released. All the Pretty Girls, Solid Gold and Happiness. The album peaked at 190 in the US, number 8 in the UK, number 17 here in Australia. There is a deluxe edition out there as well, and this album took out the number 1 spot in our Audience Choice Top 10 of 2017. Jimmy?
Rufus is actually Roger Taylor's son.
Queen. There you go.
Ta-da.
Fine drummer.
Shit name.
Yes. The last 2 albums from The Darkness have really disappointed me hugely, Andrew, to the point that I'd actually given up on this band.
Yep.
I thought that was it, they're gone. I know I got this album and I was expecting it to be rubbish. But I was very surprised. This album, I think, is a real return to form. Smart-ass lyrics, melodies just go on, and Justin is singing with feeling again, which I don't think he was on the last couple of albums. He felt like he was going through the motions, and now he seems to be back, so that's good. I love the guitar sound on this album, and the production overall I thought was pretty good.
Yep.
I'm interested to hear what you say about it.
You know I've always got notes on that.
They sound energised again to me, and the ideas are back, which wasn't the case on those last 2 crappy
Especially
albums.
the last one.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I didn't like the last one.
Me either.
I think the lyrics are a big part of The Darkness's appeal.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and there's a song called Solid Gold on this, which is taking the piss on record companies.
That's great.
It's absolutely hilarious.
Yep.
I love that about this band, that they can do that. It's very simple and catchy, but it's fun. That's what it's all about with this band, is the fun factor. And it's come back.
Yeah, and that's why they go off live too.
Yeah, that's why they're so great live. That's what they used to be about, and they've returned to it with this. They've returned to that formula, I should say. I'm glad they really have, because I reckon this album rocks. If you like the first 2 Darkness albums, I reckon you'll like this. If you like the last 2 Darkness albums, firstly, what is wrong with you? And secondly, you might not like this because it's heaps better. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Anyway, I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Every song, I love it. It's really good, and I feel like an idiot for not putting it somewhere in my top 10s, because I've been loving it for months, and I totally forgot about it when it came to...
Because I didn't put it on the fucking list. We didn't review it last year. That's why.
Right.
You
that's
and your
right.
memory.
Yes, that's right. It's good.
Go on, Nikki.
Cut and paste what Jimmy said. Quite scary. Wasn't in love with their previous album, but was totally in love with the first 2 albums.
Cool.
There we go.
Wasn't sure how this
Jimmy's
would go.
right now.
Yeah,
Fuck, here we go.
Sweet. Okay.
Glad to say I really enjoyed this. Justin Hawkins has such a distinctive voice, one of a kind. First 2 songs were different, which was good, but track 3, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm listening to some Darkness magic.
Yeah.
Which I do believe was Solid Gold, track 3.
Yes,
Yeah, it was.
My standouts were Solid Gold, and I wrote Uniball because I like that song, but I also liked All the Pretty Girls as well.
Okay, we're getting a diverse cross-section there.
8 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I personally think it's actually kind of fitting that Roger Taylor's son is in this band with this vocalist.
That's right, exactly.
There's something about that
it all
that just makes
Full
sense.
circle.
Yeah. You got a fucking flamboyant vocalist with one hell of a range out front, and you've got the just it's a
huge
next generation.
Queen influence in him.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it just does.
Yeah.
Didn't know that until tonight. So nice. Thank you for doing some research, Jimmy.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Thanks, Jimmy. Glad someone did.
Fuck, I've got to stop praising you. You're fucking get too big for your boots at this rate. First off, this is much, much better than Last of Our Kind from 2015. The mix is pretty good. It feels relatively even, but I get the impression this will sound better on vinyl, as it sounds better through speakers than it does on headphones.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
So it's not just me on that one.
No,
However, Justin Hawkins is on point. That has to be said. His vocals are fantastic on this release.
Yeah.
And this album has some pretty damn good groove on it too. Great hooks here as well. This is really well written, and I'm surprised that this didn't get more radio play in this country here. I reckon it's been overlooked on radio here because they've always been radio darlings.
Yeah.
And I don't know why these songs did not get more play in
Maybe
this country.
the radio had given up on them after the last 2, like me.
What, 'cause
Seriously,
Triple M
it's like you're in my head. I was just about to say, maybe after the last album.
That statement just there terrifies the fuck out of me, okay? I just want to put that on the record.
Wow.
But how the radio Triple M here wouldn't fight a lot of the darkness.
You wouldn't think so, no. They're probably still playing I Believe in a Thing Called Love, though.
Yeah, Permission to Land might get it,
for a while now when you
do.
think about it, because I got them on at the day job, so I don't know.
Okay.
But the fun is back on this release. This, for me, like Jimmy, is a strong return to form. We've got to stop fucking mimicking Jimmy's reviews. Yes, that's right, Caesar.
Yes.
Great little bits of ear candy on this one too. It's got a nice warm sound overall, but a really good dose of air and space to even things out. There's nice little Foley touches too, like that. There's one of the later songs has, I forget what it is, if it's a crowd noise or it's a... But there's also a little bit at the end of the album as well, where they're just in the... Like it's the B-roll shit, and they just included it. And it's I love that stuff.
Yeah.
This feels real too. It's in the way the songs are played. It's not snapped to the grid. This is organic. And the lyrics are a hoot. Fucking so much tongue-in-cheek, and there is swagger to match.
Yep.
This is a real, genuine rock record. So much better than the last outing. And great riffs, drums, and bass in this as well. All the performances are damn good. Not boring either. It's got good track diversity and order. And I love the tempo changes used the way they are to break the listen up. The tracks flow into each other really well as well.
do.
And the attitude is great. They really don't give a fuck on this record, and I respect that. The gang vocals really embody that spirit for me on this record. And while there is a lot of tongue-in-cheek about lyrics, the songs themselves are artfully done. Steel Panther can learn from the darkness this year.
I was thinking that when I was writing this. I was going to write something about Steel Panther, and I didn't. I thought, nah. Because they're different, but...
There's a crossover.
Yeah.
So you're in
The
my head and
smart-ass
Andrew's
thing.
in Jimmy's head.
Yeah.
Is that what I just
No,
heard?
you're in his head and he's in mine.
Yeah.
What? Oh, fuck. Can we not do this?
More beer.
Yeah. Much more. I like how this is a shorter listen that's a really great collection of tracks. The whole less is more idea is well applied on this record. It's a shame we did miss this in 2017. I'll agree with Jimmy there. If you like melodic hard rock, you should be all over this one. It's one you can easily repeat time and again, and I love the classic feel this has. This one has a habit of getting stuck in your head too. I can see why this is so popular with the audience choice out there. 9 out of 10.
Yep.
Solid gold, Buccaneers of Hispaniola.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you hear that sentence, you hear the vocal. It's cool. Why Don't the Beautiful Cry? I thought it was a really well done song, and I Wish I Was in Heaven. They were my standouts. But check it out for yourselves, folks, and give us your thoughts.